Texas became a nation, perhaps even a distinct ethnicity, in the 1930s. The creation of a national identity is an interesting process. When did early colonists in Massachusetts stop thinking of themselves as British and become Americans? When did Mexicans identify themselves as La Raza Cósmica, a new nation among all those already on Earth? Where do nationality, race, culture, and ethnicity intersect? All of these are the building blocks of a national identity. Ethnicity is a social construct built upon a shared culture, language, religion, customs, belief, and traditions. The Texas Centennial Exposition had energized this process, leaving many residents to make a distinction between themselves and other Americans. Texans were evolving. There were other reasons. Texas history became a required subject in Texas schools in 1891. Lawmakers in Austin began a tradition of naming unique aspects of Texas as official. The bluebonnet became the official flower in 1901. The pecan tree got the nod in 1919. The mockingbird took its place in 1927. It could sing a new tune, too. In 1929, Texas Our Texas, written by William J. Marsh and Gladys Yoakum Wright, became the state song.
Texas, our Texas, oh hail.
Laws regulating the state flag, including the size and orientation of its star, became official in 1933.
Your freeborn single star.
Film helped too. The 1915 Martyrs of the Alamo, or The Birth of Texas, told the story of the Texas Revolution in cinema. There was also a growing body of works on Texas history. E.G. Littlejohn's Texas History Stories popularized many tales of the early days of the state. From 1926 to 1928, the Dallas Morning News ran a comic strip entitled Texas History Movies that was later published as a book. The Magnolia Petroleum Company also produced an edition, and together these works flooded Texas schools. Students across the state learned an easy-to-digest and popular version of the Texas story. Organizations like the Texas State Historical Association also published the Southwestern Historical Quarterly and supplied a steady infusion of state history. Texans began to think of themselves as exceptional. Their defiance of national trends at the time reinforced this belief. Governor James Ulrich and Senator Tom Connally believed the New Deal had become too large of an intervention in the national economy. When President Franklin Roosevelt attempted to increase the number of Supreme Court justices, what was called court packing at the time, many Texas politicians grew alarmed at this bold attempt at extending presidential power, and they made a Texas-sized fuss about it. For some Texans, Washington was getting too pushy. Businessmen across Texas agreed and grew angry at all the new regulations. Some farmers did not approve of the takeover of agriculture by the Agricultural Adjustment Act. Conservative groups like the American Liberty League and the Texas Regulars believed President Roosevelt was pushing socialism, perhaps even communism, on America. Texans, equipped with a sense of their own identity, defied national trends when it suited them. At other times, they could be very mainstream. One thing was for sure. Texans had discovered swagger.